Happy Friday, guys. Good to see you. Just here's a daily fire to get you inspired, get you moving, get you motivated, get you focused. Remember, it's Friday, last day of the week. You've worked hard this week. You pursued, you had purpose, you made it. Friday, you've made it. You've made it through your week. So my encouragement to you, as I said in the last video, don't allow today those fears to hold you back. Don't allow those doubts to hold you back. Keep moving forward, guys. Keep moving forward. Don't allow fear to hold you down or to cage you in. There's a wee tip. It's a psychological tip. It's a paradox. In other words, to get the result, you have to do the thing that you think you don't need to do to get the result that you actually need, which is weird. So it's a bit like if you needed to build your muscles up, the most obvious thing to do is be press ups, but to build muscles up, you actually don't do press ups. So that's what it's like. It's like a paradox. And the only person I can relate this to who was absolute champion at doing it is the person Jesus. So to be successful, to actually win in life, to conquer and defeat, we think by conquering, defeating is resisting, is pushing back, is fighting for our freedom. So Friday, I want to use Friday as a day of freedom to encourage you. Freedom is a choice. It is a mental choice. Nelson Mandela, when he spent all those years imprisoned, and when he got out, one of the things they said to him was, how did you survive? How did you cope on the inside? And he turned around and made this statement. Now, it mightn't be exact, but this is the nutshell of what he had said. He says, well, if my people outside weren't free, that meant even though I was in prison, it means that even though I was inside, I wasn't free either. So he equated himself not to being in prison, but he just thought, I'm not free. My family, my friends, my people, they're not free, even though they're not in prison. And that's what caused them to push through. So he says, well, if I can endure their bondage on the outside, well, the least I can do is endure my bondage being locked up. And that set his mind free. So even though all those years he spent inside, he found freedom. So Jesus was the best person at this. Getting the result by doing the opposite, the complete opposite of what we think in the world that we need to do. When Pontius Pilate, was basically trying to arrest Jesus or trying to convict him, he couldn't find any fault with him, but all the other people basically wanted to persecute him. The religious people wanted to kill him. The Romans didn't like him. But this is what Pontius Pilate said to Jesus. You say that you're the king of the Jews. This paraphrase, by the way, but in a nutshell, that's what it is. You say you're the king of the Jews. Do you realise that I'm the one who has the power to either set you free or to cause you to be executed? And this is what Jesus said to him. The only reason why you have the power is because my Father in heaven gave it to you. Whoa. That's freedom, guys. That's freedom. So you want to fight in our society, says fight and resist. Jesus says drop the resistance. Drop the fight. So it's the opposite. It's a complete opposite of what we think we should do. You want to conquer? Jesus says surrender. Give up the fight. Trust him. So here's my encouragement for you. It's daily fire. It's Friday. Have a happy Friday, guys. Stay focused. And don't allow fear to imprison you. Don't allow fear to lock you down. Give up the resistance. Give up the frustration. Give up the anger. Give up the jealousy. Give up. And by giving up, what I mean is give up trying to make life work for you. You cannot make your life work. The only person that can make your life work is the person Jesus. And in surrendering, that's where you win the fight. In surrendering, that's where you win the victory. So my encouragement to you today is give up and start trusting. Give up and start trusting in Jesus. He will not disappoint you. He will teach you how to walk through this life. He will teach you how to walk through the valleys of life. He's the only person that can. No philosopher, no book, no teacher, no guru, no monk, no monastery, no president, no prime minister, no family, no friend, no cat, no dog. You name it, if it's breathing and walking on the face of the earth, they cannot give you the same freedom as the person Jesus. Jesus won the victory by totally trusting his Father, by totally surrendering. So my encouragement to you today is, if those fears want to hold you down, put your trust in Jesus. Listen to him. He will guide you. He will instruct you. So like I say, never quit, never give up, and never give in. I'm going to get to work on me today, and I want to encourage you. It's Friday, guys. Woo! It's Friday. I'm going to get to work on me. You get to work on you. And together we'll make an impact on our families' lives and our friends and people around us. So give up resistance and start trusting. Have a blessed day.